We want to see if we could turn $10 into $50,000 in our business in just 5 months.
Last week, we spent $624 at garage sales and buying a bunch of games from our buddy Juan. In this challenge, we have 2 rules for ourselves. The speed of cash, meaning we can't spend any money we don't have, and the fast nickel model, meaning we have to sell everything within a week or we give it away. So we're gonna need a strong plan moving forward, but first, we need to sell everything this week. In our first Whatnot auction of the week, we sold all of the garage sale stuff for $207 after fees. Then we sold Juan's games in a separate Whatnot auction for $990. And lastly, we got some quick eBay sales, selling the Bose sound system we got for free and the Sony Handycam we got for $5 for $309 after fees. So now we have $2,506 in our wallet, but we're still quite behind pace, so we're gonna have to come up with a good plan.
We have 2 good garage sale routes this week, so I think it's time we utilize the full crew. Why are you looking at him? Better. So Sky Guy and I are gonna hit some sales, including our friend Lonnie's sale. And Alex and Matt, you're gonna you guys are gonna head over to a neighborhood full of sales, but it's like an hour away.
Okay, go.
Go! But we also have a potential video game accessory pallet buy coming up, so we're gonna need as much as we can in profits to afford it. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. And to help us pass the Lions, if we do, you'll reset our wallet back to just $10. But now, let's go to garage sales.
All right, today it's me, Matt, and David, and we're all going sailing. The only challenge is we can't overspend because we have another team also spending money. I hope that we get close to spending all that, but there's a sale right here, so let's go over there. Nintendo DS, Game Boy, Wii.
Do not have any of that.
Nothing like that.
No, I'm sorry.
I go look in Ty's room, hold on.
Okay, yeah, we can wait a second. This guy supposedly has games, so hopefully he does. He's going to find out. First sale of the day.
No, guys, I don't.
No?
Unfortunately, last
Nothing.
night if you were here, I gave my son's Xbox 360 just to the neighbor kid. That's what you're probably looking for.
Oh, okay. All right, that's not a problem at all. Thanks for looking. Nothing. Let's go to this one right here. We're mainly looking for like old video games, Nintendo, Sega, nothing like that.
I do the same thing with snare drums.
So you go out to garage sales and ask if they have snare drums? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Tom. It was Dave, now it's Tom. Told us stories about how he goes to garage sales and flips like music equipment like drums and guitars. So there's always a hustle. Doesn't have to be video games.
At some point, can we just go back to Dave, please?
He said if the garage door is open, we can just walk in, scare his wife, and go downstairs and play his pinball machines. I think it's a glorious idea, don't you, Matt?
Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Good.
It's,
Keyboard.
well, it's,
For $5? I like the electronics I see. Oh. What's that?
Magic Mouse.
Was that a Magic Mouse? Oh, okay. I think we're gonna pick this up.
Okay,
Hi.
hey, you got the,
You didn't-
the keyboard?
You didn't have this label, but would you take them both for $5?
Sure.
All right, well, we picked these up for $5. I know these go for like 20 to 30 bucks by themselves. The keyboard, I don't know exactly, but for $5, I thought it was a safe buy. Might sell it on Whatnot, might sell it on eBay. Either way, I think $5 is good, and we finally bought something, David. Matt.
Yeah.
We're in the positive now.
We're in.
We're in. We only have like, well, I guess I don't know what the other crew spent, so maybe we have not much to spend. I hope so. I hope they spent $1,500 already.
Yep.
But
First sale of the day. It is a local, somewhat of a connection. He's a really nice guy. He loves collectibles, toys, vintage, and sometimes we score big, sometimes he's asking too much, but either way, it's gonna be very interesting.
Also, Thane's here today. Where's all the Thane fans in the chat?
Good morning.
So this is Lonnie. If you didn't watch the last video, in one of the first sales we went to, we actually bought a bunch of Legos right before he got there. We talked with him for a little bit. Looks like he actually has some Legos. I don't know if this is new, like the Lego Botanicals sets have been pretty popular recently.
Also, don't mean to jump in now,
Yeah,
but
no, you're good.
competition is here, so we need to start grabbing
Yeah.
everything that's interesting. That is pretty legit. I've got Pokemon stuff, Goosebumps, Harry Potter wand, sealed X-Men VHS. Everything here is amazing. Okay, $26 worth here. Would you do 20? Okay. Got a Wii. Take 25 for it. Okay.
I think we're gonna pick these guys up, probably work them into another bundle deal, $1 a piece, Rugrats the movie watches.
But then there's this, whole box $5. I feel like we should get at least 10 on whatnot for that, right? Because it's probably worth 30, 40. You got $4 there, I got $5 here. Should we try to make a bundle for 7 or something?
Yes.
This is marked at 9. Would you take 7? I got 5 and then 4. Okay. That's so good.
That's my impression.
Do it again.
Does his head come off?
I love that.
This shirt right here has pretty high soles, anywhere from like 40 to 100. For $10, I think that's very safe. Just old vintage Garfield, and it's in really good shape.
Vintage shirts, we don't know hardly anything about them. This is like a why not kind of buy, you know what I'm saying? Cool vintage buttons, pins, and then some Desert Storm cards. There's one card in there that's pretty good, so we'll go with it. So we got 10 and 30, so we'll do 40. Cool He-Man puzzles. These are definitely vintage, 1985. Probably make a play on these guys. Would you do 2 for this one? That one's got a buck on it. Okay. This is so cool. What the heck? The top sale for 25, and then 45. And ours looks in better condition than the one I sold for 25.
Oh, Bakugan, yeah.
Back to you.
That was
All right.
my age girl.
I won. Transformers, 1980,
Oh.
82. I think we can get at least $10 for it.
Yeah, sure.
Is this all original? That's all original.
So tell me a little bit about this guy.
That's from the
I don't want to take off his head.
the original set of that.
He's got the right head under it
Yeah,
too.
that's an expensive guy right there. Old school Jingo. Then this is old Darth Vader as well.
His head down.
Oh, you push his head. Oh, and it lights up. I see.
He's missing the lightsaber though.
Yeah, and that's baby Boba.
He asked 200 for all 5 of those pieces. I came at him with 170.
That's kind of my comfort number too. I was like, I don't know what to do with them. We would have to price it to sell on eBay and sell them quick.
I think we can sell it quick at 200. We can maybe push for 220. But like if that doesn't sell, then the whole buy is bad.
Yeah, it is a very risky
The
buy.
Darth Vader might be worth 25, 30. The Luke might be worth 25, 30. The young Boba Fett might be worth
If we
15,
simply
20.
had time, this would be a much different.
Yeah, it's our rule
equation.
for ourselves. The fast nickel model, 7 days to sell everything. And that is a definite factor when dealing in high-end at quantity.
I would take your offer.
You'll take it? All right.
Well, cool.
170.
All right.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
I made money. I'm good.
There you go. There you go.
Cool. We'll see you later. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, $283 spent.
At the
And-
epic, vintage, nerdy, awesome sale.
And most of it was on 5 Legos.
Yes.
4. So now with Lonnie's sale all out of the way, let's check in with Brother Dave, Matt, and Alpal and see how they're doing.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Go Lions.
All right, I'm just gonna have to buy some of these, David, because every sale we go to, every time we go out, we see these
I love
magnet
those
things.
things.
I can't wait to play with those with Liam. I mean, he's only 6 months, so it'll be about a couple more months before he's talking and walking, so probably hold off on those.
Games.
Nothing great.
Nothing great.
This one's sealed, Matt. This is Tom Brady.
That's true.
The GOAT. Let us know in the
4,
comments.
6, 8.
Is he the GOAT? It's not even a question. He is the GOAT. So if you say anything else than that, you're just wrong. I'm sorry. Is this your sale?
Yeah,
You have $2 a piece on this. Would you do $1 a piece?
you'll have to ask them. It's not, that is not mine.
Okay. Okay.
You
It's
can ask my
multifamily.
guys down there,
Okay. All right.
and I'm sure they'll say yes.
Okay. I'll hold you to it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You have $2 a piece. Would you do $1 a piece for $5? Okay. She said you say yes, so I would have blamed her if you didn't. That's you. Perfect.
Perfect.
Do you have any more system in there or anything like that? Any more games like handhelds or anything like that?
We got these games, $1 a piece, and Alex got that.
I got a punching bag, guys. I'm gonna put Skylar in it. And, yep. Oh gosh. Oh. I looked online. We got it for 20 bucks. Those sell for like 150 all day. So we'll probably sell it on whatnot. I'm just kidding. That's a personal buy. I really wanted a punching bag. Didn't want to spend that much money, but we got that for 20 bucks.
You're not gonna find one cheaper.
I'm tired now, so I'm just gonna take a nap in the back.
Yeah, no problem. All right, let's go.
Those are like the only things that we don't look for. Oh, this is unopened.
How does it look?
Oh, it's got the game too. I feel terrible for doing this, but we probably should. Do you have any games for the Wii or the system itself?
Actually, what's there is what's left. I had someone take the actual Wii yesterday and the rest of the stuff.
Okay. You got $10 on this board. Would you take 5 for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get rid of stuff.
Okay. Hey, I think that's what garage sales are for, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we got that bad boy for $5. I actually don't even know what those go for anymore. I think it's an easy buy at $5. We got this for 20. It was more than I wanted to spend, but I think we can get $100 for it on eBay. Hopefully we can sell it in a week, so we might have to go like $80 to sell it quickly. So $20 is still a fair buy. Do you guys happen to have any video games inside? Any Wii, PlayStation, Nintendo?
At one point in time, I had a crate full of Guitar Hero and a bunch of games.
Well, I was really hopeful. She said she had a crate of games that she thinks was somewhere, but she texted her son, and her son said that he sold it to a game store. That's what we would call, Matt?
Stinky poopy time.
Stinky poopy time.
Well, I'm looking for video game type stuff today. I don't know if you have like.
I haven't brought them up out of the basement yet.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. I can wait a minute. So I asked for games. She's gonna go grab some Disney VHS tapes.
Same thing.
It's pretty close.
Is that serious?
That's serious.
Oh, you gotta have Winnie the Pooh.
Well, nothing for me, but I appreciate
Sure.
you grabbing them. She just said she'd go grab the VHS tapes really quick. And I was, so I stayed. But there could be Cars VHS. If we find Cars VHS, I'm gonna cry. We'll find it one of these days. Yeah, we'll retire when we find Cars VHS.
It's crazy, these little marble mouses. Logitech marble mouse goes for like $40. I thought I saw a $1 sticker on it. Maybe that was just in my mind, but I feel like it'll be around $1. What do you think we have? I love seeing camera bags.
Sony Handycam, Sony Handycam, Sony Handycam, Sony Handycam.
Dude, we've done well with those in this series. Oh, let's go. It's an older one, CCD TR7. Handycams consistently have value. All right, so we ended up getting the mouse and the Handycam for $10. Don't know if the Handycam works. Don't know what it's worth, but
$10 is pretty good.
I've never seen a Handycam worth less than $50.
I know, most of them are pretty darn good.
Yes. Granny, she just called. She's out sailing too. She asked for games, like the legend she is, on my behalf. The guy said he has a basement full of them and he wants them gone. And she left her number and then just called me and let me know where it is. My grandma called me and told me to come out here. She talked to somebody, said there might be some video games in the basement. Pokemon, Zeldas, Game Boy Color.
Sled Storm, Buzz Lightyear. There we go. Final Fantasy.
Another couple Pokemons, yellow and trading card game.
Oh, wow.
Kirby's Dream
I like
Land.
it. Young guys like you know the value of this stuff.
Oh yeah,
Fun to
my
keep
grandma
up.
that you met earlier, she was taking me to garage sales when I was 8 years old, and I was selling on eBay at 8. Wow. So I've been doing it for a long time, and actually collect video games too. So this is right up our alley. OG Xbox, you got a Game Boy Advance, Electric Blue.
I can tell you I know all that.
That was the DS I had. That was my first upgrade.
1000. Oh, it's got games.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so it's like a game holder. Definitely want to make sure I see everything just in case there's something crazy.
PS1, we have Final
the
Fantasy
e-reader.
8 and 9, but the discs are.
Is Final Fantasy 7 in there or no?
No.
Okay. Okay, we don't have a PS2 system.
No, there's PS1 here. There's a Wii game. Do you guys have a Wii?
My grandkids still play that. So
Okay,
yeah,
there
We
was
got
one.
that game,
Yeah, there was
if
one
you
Wii
still
game in
want
there.
it.
That's why.
So I would probably offer you probably 180.
$200 for all of it.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll do 200.
Okay.
Well, thank you. What was your name?
Brian.
Brian Chase. Yeah, nice to
Oh,
meet
you
you.
guys gotta make money. I know that.
I appreciate that.
I want it out of my basement.
I'm gonna have to call my
You
grandma
guys
and let her
end
know
up-
it panned
You guys
out,
make
so.
$400 on it. That's okay. I don't care.
I usually come in at about half, so I think
there's
we'll.
a few cool things, right? Cool.
Yeah. That worked out really well.
So we just got the games for $200. Super good deal. And now he says that there might be Pokemon cards in the basement. So he's gonna go look at those. He says that his kids have picked through them and got all the good stuff out, but I don't know. Vintage Pokemon is vintage Pokemon.
I do. Yeah, I know a little bit.
That's an original. I think it's
That's cool.
70 something.
Yeah.
This is even more valuable.
Oh, the Sizzlers. Yep.
This is an actual Sizzle charger station. From
I could give you $10 for it. It goes for 30, 40 bucks. After shipping and fees, it'd be 25. You might be able to get 30 on Facebook though.
I'll take 15.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it for that. And I'm gonna take that too, so 16.
You can just throw it in.
Okay.
They didn't have the cards, but we ended up getting some cars. And now Chase is gonna call Granny.
Yes, and we got their number in case they do find Pokemon cards, but this was a big score for...
I am shocked today has turned out how it has.
Me too. It was a terrible route for us.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just never know, man. It takes one sale.
Hi.
Hi, dog.
What's up?
Wanted to let you know I went to that sale and we got it all.
What sale?
The sale you told me about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a great score.
Was it a good score?
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to get that out of his basement, he said.
Yeah, I gave him 200 bucks and we should do really well on it. There was some Pokemon games, some Zelda games, some really nice handheld Game Boys and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, so just wanted to say thank you.
Okay, honey, I love you. Bye.
All right, love you, bye. I call my granny Dawg, D-A-W-G. She says, hi, little dog. So, yeah.
Comment, get Granny on the payroll.
Let's simplify that comment. Comment, Granny is the goat.
Oh, Granny goat.
Granny is the goat.
Well, we're here right now at this multifamily garage sale at Chase After the Right Price, and we're gonna find games, and we're gonna find more games, and we're gonna buy them.
Earlier they told us to come back later, so.
They did.
Hopefully they don't do that now, because that'd be weird.
Ooh, ping pong. If you don't know, here at Caterpie, we love ping pong. Chase is number 1, I'm number 2, David's number 3, Sky Guy's number 4, and Matt is number 5.
Worst to best, right?
Yep.
Do we want
Goodness.
more Star Wars VHS tapes?
Well, if we've learned anything, they go really well for us.
Someday somebody's going to be like, in a video, like, you guys passed by this VHS, it's a bolo, and you guys didn't know.
I will say, like, horror ones can be quite good. What?
Are you kidding me?
Wait a second. You're Dave's wife?
You remember?
Oh my gosh, that is funny. We were just talking about
garage sale
we've ever been to.
I've ever been to. We felt so blessed by the end.
Yeah.
So I just want you to know that.
We were literally just talking about maybe we should ditch here and just go hang out with Dave. we just met Joanne, Dave's wife. That's amazing. What else do you say? Shout out to Dave. Put it here somewhere. So we picked these up for $2. And shout out to Matt, because he was like, someone's gonna see us looking at VHS tapes and be like, I can't believe you passed on that one. So I looked a couple up, and this one, Sleepaway Camp, is worth like $60 to $70. Brand new, there was one sold for $1,000. So if it was brand new, goodness.
It's just like,
yeah, and then
someday.
And then Star Wars, we have to. We just have to at this point.
There was episode 3 there on DVD, but we're only looking for VHS, baby.
Because VHS, video games, same thing. There's more sales, so we're gonna go to those. Let's just walk. It's a beautiful day out. It doesn't even compare to your place.
This day has gotten better and better.
Are you looking for anything specific out here?
I'm the chauffeur.
You're the chauffeur.
Yeah.
Perfect. I bet you're a great one.
As soon as she says, "What do you think about this?" then doesn't matter what I say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Buy it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks nice. What is it?
Well, it was so great to meet you. We hope we bump into you again.
Yeah, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you.
You guys take care. Bring Matt over sometime.
We will. He's got to see the place, right? Take care, Dave. What do you say? We just met Dave again.
Actually, Dave.
Actually, Dave. Yeah, we met his wife, and now we just met Dave.
You
We bumped into him.
spoke that into existence.
Matt, you got to see a legend. We've been there.
Yeah.
Have we been there?
No.
No, we haven't been there. Okay. Anyways, we're in the middle, about to get hit by cars. But wow, that just doesn't happen, David. I don't even know what to say. We have to go back at this point.
Hi.
If his garage door is open, gosh darn, we're walking in.
Okay, we just hightailed it over to a little community sale at a village. Maybe some Ataris are in here, or Nintendo. Noticed these were hanging up. Didn't really know what to pay, but ended up getting them for 15 bucks a piece. They're definitely vintage. The brand is Locker Line. Couldn't find any comps on them, but there's some different teams that are doing okay with this brand, so we gave it a gamble. I think they're probably 70s or 80s bomber jackets, which is cool. Just found a zapper on the table and asked if he had more. He said, I do. Box full of old video game stuff. So he's looking.
What do you think we're getting?
I think it's gonna be Nintendo.
NES.
NES
I think I feel GameCube.
GameCube would be crazy. But since we found a Zapper, gotta go with NES.
Yeah, it's gotta go NES. I think NES and then GameCube. I think that's what we're getting.
NES and 360.
Oh man.
All right.
I would say NES and SNES if we're adding a second one. Okay. I'm going with the more likely option.
More likely? Man.
He looked for a solid 5 to 10 minutes and couldn't find it, but we just sent him a text and he's gonna keep looking. I paid $5 for the Zapper and then 10 for all 3 gloves, which these are a wild card, but usually Mizuno's and Rawlings in good shape are worth 20, 30 bucks at least a piece. So hopefully there's some winners in here. Those are nice. We got a lot of nice ones here. Hit the like button if you remember the Hobby Shop Ron videos where we bought 1,400 pocket knives. We just got like 50, 30 per box, so 60 total. The other box has even more. It was marked at 50. Let's get a quick gander at this one. This one looked pretty good. It looked like that's probably a $25 knife. So I'm like, well, if they're fairly unpicked, then we really could have something here. Can't go wrong. 60 bucks all in, a bunch of knives. But now let's see how the other guys are doing.
So we have struck out for the last like hour and a half, 2 hours. But it seems like the other crew is doing really well, so hopefully they continue to do well. We're gonna go to this next sale and hopefully we can find something good. So we saw a bunch of really cool Lego sets there. He had them priced pretty high. Like one was priced at $95. It sells for like $130. It's just too much of a risk to sell within a week, so we had to pass, but it's kind of a bummer because they were really cool. Got this. Oh,
Look at that. You don't still have the Game Boy Advance?
I don't know. Okay. I sold it. Yep, sorry.
So we got Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess 2, and then Game Boy Advance SP. These are manga, by the way. I didn't say that, but they're not the game.
We just ran into a viewer. He said they have Lord of the Rings games over here, so I'm probably gonna buy them for myself. I don't have any Xbox One Lord of the Rings games. Let's go get them. Well, they're Xbox games. It's much more.
He was not kidding.
He said Xbox.
Okay, $5 a piece, so it would be 50 bucks. Are you willing to go lower on these? You have them at $5 a piece.
What do you want to?
Would you do 30 for them?
How many are there?
There's, what was there, 10?
10 games.
10 games.
Sure.
We got 10 Xbox games for 30 bucks. I mean, it's still a decent deal. You had to pay a little bit more for a garage sale than normal, but I think I don't have like, at least like 3 of these. I think I have like the PS2 versions, but not the Xbox versions. So I'm probably just gonna buy those from Chase, or actually buy them from the $10 challenge. But yeah, they're all in really good shape. They look really good. So $30 score there, and we got some retro games. There it is. It's a mangled Atari box, but it's a video game console, which we have yet to find one today, which is shocking. How much on the Atari? Do you know if it works? We'll do 10 bucks. Okay. That's fine. All right, well, 10 bucks for an Atari. It has the joysticks in there and the box. It's a risk, but we're gonna take it. Well, we got this, like I said, for 10 bucks, but the better thing is that we got a subscriber.
And that's priceless.
Maybe even 2 subscribers. So, shout out. Should have learned his name. A shout out to you if you're watching. I think you will now. So thank you for subscribing.
Thank you for the Atari.
Yes, and if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, I think it's like 60-some% of you, or maybe more than that, 80%. Please subscribe. Help us beat the Lions. We're trying to beat them subscribers.
We just struck out at a lot of sales. They were kind of stinky, but we're headed back to the barn. Are we allowed to look? What the heck is that thing? It's a punching bag. Yeah,
I figured we marketplace. On that one.
You got an entire punching bag? It's an Everlast.
We got it for 20 bucks. It sells for like 150 all day long.
What's the weight on it?
I don't know, like 100 pounds.
All right, that's on you. You gotta make it happen. Or you gotta pay me 20 bucks to take it home.
But I'll pay you 20 bucks
within a week.
The Atari was the only game console we saw all day.
I'm sorry you guys had such a bad time.
We were just saying we probably went to 17 sales total. You guys went to 80-ish. 70 or 80. Our sales packed a punch for the amount we went to.
Shout out to Matt. We were looking at a box of these, and he was like, someone's gonna give us crap because we probably look over so many VHS tapes. And I'm like, you're right, Matt. Let's look up this one. It's worth like $70.
$70?
Really? There was a sale for it brand new. huge bolo, $1,000.
I haven't found this stack of games. We got it for $1 a piece.
This is the best find of the day. That was it.
Okay.
I think people might click off if we keep showing what you got.
Yeah. I got puzzles for my wife.
Okay, to the barn. I mean, I genuinely think that was probably the worst hit rate of all time if you went to 80 sales.
It was so
for our garage sailing efforts as a team. We went crazy at Lonnie's sale, so this entire box included that. I mean, you know that's good, right? And then just like sealed X-Men VHS, you know, Goosebumps and toys, and got this mouse for $1 that sells on eBay for 40 to 50. Here we got some gloves, they were cheap. We got a Wii for 25. Zapper was 5. Point and shoot camera is just a massive bolo. These are like 50 bucks. This one's like 30 or 40.
Look at this.
That was what we paid the most for at Lonnie's sale.
We paid $170 for what's in my hand.
What?
That's young Boba Fett and then adult Boba Fett.
No, Jango Fett.
Yeah, that's Django.
Oh, that's Django. Sorry.
Jango Fett, his father. Except the only thing is he has like long legs instead of little, but this is one expensive guy. So we're probably gonna list all these things on eBay because we paid up for him. I think we can get 200 easily on Jango Fett. Maybe more.
These are all full of pocket knives, so I don't know how that's gonna go. This was our granny shout out score of the day.
Look at that. We got one of those.
This tub and this tub. Now that one's actually the better one.
It was the better one.
That was hard to watch. Plus a Game Boy Advance, a Game Boy Color, a PSP, a Nintendo DS.
Their day sounds way better than our day.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, we did spend $626. $626. You guys only spent $65.
We
so
did
your margin
75.
might be better. 75. Wow. Your margin might be better than ours. But profit dollars, I think we got you beat. Well, we're on the same team, so we all win.
Yay!
Let's go. So we have around $1,800 left. Should we vault anything?
Absolutely.
But we have big stuff coming up.
Oh gosh.
We have more sales. We might have the opportunity to spend $1,500, but also $1,800 is a lot to just leave sitting. Let's be risky and save it all.
We're gonna hold on to $1,800.
We're gonna hold on to $1,800.
I think you're probably right. We probably need a lot of working capital. And now we gotta get to work selling some stuff for next week.
So subscribe for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Help us pass the Lions. We'll see you next time. Bye.